Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you want to create fun quizzes, engaging exams, or even lead generating surveys right on your WordPress site, well, stick around because in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do so using this amazing plugin, Quiz Maker. And the best part is, you don't need any coding to do so. So the Quiz Maker plugin is a powerful WordPress tool that lets you create interactive quizzes, tests, and questionnaires in just few clicks. It's perfect for, but not limited to, teachers, bloggers, and business owners who want to generate leads or recommend products. So let's get right to it. First of all, as you can see, I'm on my WordPress dashboard and I do have the Quiz Maker plugin right here. Now you can get it from the plugins store here on WordPress. Go ahead to plugins from the menu on the left and click on add plugin and then search for Quiz Maker. And that's the one you want to install, the Quiz Maker. Now it says active here because I've already have it installed, but if you don't, you'll see here install now, just like the other plugins. Click on install now and then activate and the plugin will be activated. Now keep in mind that this is the free version. If you want to enjoy all the perks offered by the pro version, you can download it through their website. That's ays-pro.com. And here you get 3 plans, business, developer, and agency. And you can scroll down to compare the features of each plan. And once you pay the one-time payment of any of the 3, you'll have the Pro plugin. And to install it, it's pretty easy. Simply, instead of searching, go ahead and click on Upload plugin at the top. And then upload the zip file and you are good to go. Now let's create a quiz. Go to the Quiz Maker section here from the menu on the left. And here you have your quizzes. You can see your questions, your quiz categories, question categories, your custom fields, which I'll get to in a second. And you have also the results of your quizzes, general settings, how to use affiliates, products, and add-ons. Now, before creating the quiz or the questions, I want to quickly visit the custom fields section. And I'll show you why. Now, when you create a quiz, you have the option to collect the user's data or the person who is answering the quiz. And you have some fields available by default, which I'll show you in the quiz creation, like email or name. However, let's say you want, for any reason, to collect the age or know the age of the person who is answering. All you need to do is add a custom field, a new custom field, and name it age. Okay, save it. And now when you are creating your quiz, you'll see a field named age that you can add to the information collection. Now let's go to the questions section to create the questions first. You'll see here some demo questions that are added with the plugin itself, just to show you how you can edit them, what you can do with them. Now I want to add a new question or some questions actually to create a quiz. Let's say I have a website or blog post about cat lovers and cats. I do post cat pictures, cat news, and stuff like that. And I want to create a quiz for my visitors to test their knowledge of cats. Let's do that and let's add a few questions. As you can see, this is the new question page. Here is the question title. Which of these animals is a cat? Now here you can select the type of question, radio or multiple choice question, checkbox where you can have more than one correct answer, drop down, text, short text, number, etc. Now let's keep it as radio. And here you have 3 answers by default. Let's add another one here. And these are the answers. Now I'm gonna attach images. So click on add. And I've uploaded my images previously. To upload an image, simply go here to upload and select some images to upload them from your computer. However, I'm going to select an image for each answer. Now, for the first answer, let's select this image. For the second, let's select the horse. For the third, let's select the cat itself. And for the fourth, let's select the pigeon. Now, here, of course, the correct answer is the third. Now you need to check it here to let the quiz know that this is the right answer. And now the weight and point, I'll just give it 1 point. And lastly, you need to fill in the answer field. Now, even though I did attach images, I need to add text here as well. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, looking good. And here you have the question weight. Now, the way the weight works is that, for example, let's say you have more than one correct answer or an answer that is more correct than others. And let's say for this answer, you'll give it 2 points. And for the less correct answer, you'll give 1 point. So that way the question weight will change. Now you can add question tags, add a question title if you want to. However, I'll just leave it as it is. Now let's save and add a new question. And for this question, I'll just add an image. Okay, let's add the image of the dog, for example. And let's say, is this a cat? And let's change the type to a yes or no, or true or false. Of course, this is false since this is a dog, obviously. And let's add 1 point. Okay, and you can add question categories here. Now, I don't have any categories, and that's because you need to go to the question categories section and add categories before adding the question. Now, let's go ahead, save, and add a new question. And let's say, how many legs does a cat have? And let's make this one a drop down. And now let's add answers. So 1, 2, 3, and let's add a fourth answer. That's 4. And obviously 4 is the right answer. Now let's go ahead and save and add a final question. And for this, let's ask, how much do you love cats? And let's make it a checkbox, or you can choose more than one correct answer. And here, let's add a fourth answer. So yes, no, maybe, and of course. And here, let's choose 2 correct answers, of course, yes and of course. A bit sneaky, but you get the idea. I just want to show you the possibilities that you have to create your quiz. Now let's add 1 point here, and let's add 1 point here. Okay. Now the question weight is 2 points since there are 2 correct answers. And let's save it. Now that you have saved your questions, let's go ahead to the quizzes section where you can see all your previous quizzes, delete them, edit them, or add a new quiz like we're going to do right now. Click on Add New. And here you have all the settings related to your quiz, the styling settings, result settings, user data, and others. I'll go through some of them here, but first let's add the question title. Test your cat knowledge. Okay, and in the description, see if you are a cat lover. Okay, now let's add media, or let's add a quiz image here. I'll go ahead and choose the image of the cat. And let's insert questions. Now here I have all the questions that are added. It seems like there is one that is duplicated, but nothing major. Okay, let's select the 4 questions. Okay, insert. And the questions are now added. Now let's go through some of the settings, including the styling. As you can see, you can select a theme for your quiz, and this is how it'll look like. I do like this one. However, I don't like the text color. You can change it from here. Text color, let's make it a bit lighter. And let's change the button text color to make it like a very light green. Of course, this doesn't look good, but I just wanted to show you the settings that you can change. Now, you can add or remove the shadow, but it won't show because the background is black. And you can change the progress bar style. Now, one thing that I want to change, or I want to add, is the icons here, the right and wrong answers icon. So show icons in live preview and show wrong icon in live preview. And let me choose this one. So that way, when you answer, you will get an icon showing you, is this the right or the wrong answer? Now, let's go ahead to the user data. And this is where you can select the information that you want to collect from the users or the visitors. Okay, let's enable it first, the information form, okay, before the quiz. And here you have the fields. Now remember, we created an age custom field, and that's why it is shown here. By default, you only have name, email, and phone. But you can create as many custom fields as you want. And we created it before creating the quiz. That's why it is shown right here for me. Now, let's collect the name, drag it to the active field, and the email, drag the email field as well, and the age. And that is it. Now, in the result settings, here you can select to show the score by correctness or by points and add a message here. For example, congratulations, you passed the quiz. The pass score, let's say it is from 50%, or you can add it by points as well. Here is the quiz pass message and the quiz fail message. For the pass, let's say you are a cat lover. And for the fail, let's change it to you need to know more about cats. Okay, now you can display a score by percentage, by correct answer count, or by weight and point. And you can change the quiz loading icon and change more settings as well. Now here in these intervals, you can show different messages depending on the score. So for example, if the user gets a score from 0 to 25%, you can show them a message, and from 26 to 50 and so on. So let's go and show the image. For example, if he gets 0 to 25, you know nothing about cats. From 26 to 50, you know a bit about cats. Okay, from 51 to 75, you like cats, and all the way to 100, you are a cat lover. Okay, that's good. You can add intervals if you want to as well. Now, let's go ahead and save the changes. And now your quiz is created. And as you can see, you get here a short code in order to insert the quiz in your website. Let's copy it before previewing the quiz. So let's preview here the quiz. It'll open in a new page, and this is how it'll look like. Let's start it. Okay, here the name, email, and age, the fields that we added. So the name is John. The email is example@google.com. And the age, let's say, is 20. Next. Now, which of these animals is a cat? Let's say this one. Okay, now it shows the icons of a correct and a wrong answer, and it does show me that I chose the wrong answer. Now, next, is this a cat? False. Okay, I did answer it correctly this time. Next, how many legs does a cat have? Let's say 4. Next, how much do you love cats? Yes, no, maybe, of course. I should have edited this question to do you love cats or something like that, but you get the idea. Okay, of course. And now check. I should have chose yes and of course, but that doesn't matter. Let's see the result. And I got a score of 40%, and I get the quiz fail message. You need to know more about cats, and the interval message, which is you know a bit about cats. Now let's go back to our quiz. And as you can see here, the quiz is created. Now, if you go to quizzes, I can see that the quiz is created. And here is the short code in case you missed it once you save the quiz. Now, to add the quiz to your website, it's pretty easy. Let's go ahead to the posts here and let's add a new post. Let's say I want to add a post with this quiz in it. Now, you can add a title here. Let's say cat quiz. And you want to add a block. And to add a quiz, you want to add a short code block. If you don't see here, simply search for short code and you should see it. And in the short code block, simply paste your short code and then click on publish. Okay, let's publish it and see. And now it is published. Now let's go back to our dashboard and let's visit our website. And as you can see, your quiz is now added as a post. Now, before I wrap up this video, let me show you another tool that you can use, or an add-on that you can use on the quiz maker in order to display the user's quiz results on your website. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let's go back to the dashboard once again. And now let's go to the plugins, and I'll go and add a plugin. Now, the plugin is called the user dashboard. I'll show it to you. Let me upload it, choose file. And this is the one, the user dashboard master. Now, in order to get this add-on, you can simply do a quick Google search. The easiest way to get to the add-on page is to do a quick Google search on the Quizmaker user dashboard add-on, and it'll be here in the first result. Now, if you click on it, here you can see the user dashboard add-on. You have business and developer, and it's also one-time payment. Now, once you download the zip, you go to the WordPress dashboard and upload it and then install it. Now, I'm going to install it quickly. And once it's installed, let's activate it. And it will show here the Quizmaker add-on advanced user dashboard. Let's go to the settings. And in the settings here, you have many shortcodes to choose from. Scroll all the way down till you see the advanced user dashboard settings. Now, let's copy this shortcode. Here you have the sections that you can display: the username, quiz name, start date, end date, duration, score, and status. And you have also the results by quiz section table columns. You can display these categories as well. And you can display the quiz result by current users' quizzes or by all the quizzes done by all users. And now that we've copied the shortcode, make sure again that you copy it. You can go to the post that we made for the quiz, or you can add a new post. Let's go to the quiz post. Okay, the cat quiz, let's edit it. And under the quiz, let's add another shortcode. And now let's paste the user dashboard shortcode and let's save it. And now let's go back and let's view our website. And under the quiz, you can see here all the statistics offered by the dashboard. You can see here the activity per day, the results by quiz, best score, progress, and so on. As you can see here, there is only one trial that I did earlier in the video. I got 40% if you remember. And you can display all these categories. And as I showed you when I was viewing the settings for the add-on, you can manipulate these categories. You can add and remove any of them if you want to. Now, that was pretty much it. That's how easy it is to install the Quizmaker plugin and create engaging, beautiful quizzes for your WordPress website.